Hey, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be creating the marketplace using nothing but the base game and the brand new stuff pack, Home Chef Hustle. The reason why I decided just to use the base game and the new stuff pack is so that everybody would have access to this, and then based on what, packs and stuff that you own, you could add more to it. I personally feel like there are a ton of packs actually that will definitely complement this lot nicely, but the one that I'm definitely thinking of, like right off the top of my head, of course, it probably comes to no surprise, is Dine Out. Also, I think Seasons would be fun because this is mainly an outdoor space. I don't know. I could see maybe getting caught in the rain. I don't know if that'd be a good thing or a bad thing, but also like implementing those heaters from Dine Out to keep your Sims warm. Whatever it is that you want to do, I've given you tons of freedom to do it. So I actually had already built this lot, and I even posted like a little sneak peek on Twitter. A lot of you guys really seem to have liked it, but truth is, I really wasn't satisfied. Like, I looked at this lot and I looked at it again, and I'm just like, it's cute, I like it, but I can do better. I can do so much better. And also, it didn't really have the theme that I wanted. When I named it the marketplace, I kind of got like this country vibes, like a country marketplace, like a local hotspot where all your Sims come and sell their goods and eat food and have fun and mingle and socialize. That was not the vibe I was getting from that lot at all. So I was like, you know what, now that I have a clear vision, let me try again. And I'm so happy I did, because even though we are essentially just using this new pack of the base game, it definitely turned out to be super, super, super cute. So the color story, or the color palette for this lot, it's going to be very light and airy. So we're going to be using a lot of creams. We're going to be using, brown and yellow and things like that. Just kind of trying to incorporate that country vibe with the limitations of this brand new stuff pack and the base game. So we have two structures on the lot. The first one is going to be a very, I wouldn't say janky, but a very, I wouldn't even call it limited, just not the most state-of-the-art kitchen. It's going to look a little old, but the reason I decided to implement a kitchen, and I'm not sure if that was a great idea or a bad idea, is because I wanted there to be a place where your Sims could kind of get their feet wet a little bit. They can dabble into the kitchen. Maybe they don't have a lot of money to purchase these appliances because they are so freaking expensive, but there's not going to be every single appliance in this kitchen. Like, I didn't put in a waffle maker, but I did put in a stand mixer, and I also threw in the pizza oven, but there isn't a waffle maker, and I think that's fine because the waffle maker, from what I understood, I think it's like the cheapest item anyway, so I guess the most expensive ones are here for you to play around with. And then the other structure with the angled roof over there is actually just going to be your bathroom. It's a little bit bigger than I would have wanted it to be, but I wanted the structures to balance each other out. I didn't want it to be like, disproportionate or whatever. So we're adding a little platform to our build, and this is where your Sims are going to be able to enjoy the food that they purchase. I don't know if you're just limited to food per se with these stalls. I feel like I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure you can sell other things too. But hear me out. If you have eco lifestyle, you could also throw in the little goods table, and you could sell your goods in conjunction with, selling your food, or, you know what I mean? Like, you could definitely make this like a traditional marketplace and sell all different types of things. Paintings, you could even throw in like a little busking station from City Living, so you could have like live musicians. Like, you could make this the hot spot of the town if you wanted to. There's definitely tons and tons of room to do that, but again, I was limited, but I have a lot of ideas for this lot, so I think I'm gonna plop it in my game, and I'm probably gonna add more to it. You're gonna be sick of the marketplace to the point where you're not gonna even want to download it, because Jen she just overdid it. But here we are, just adding in a little fence. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do here. I wanted there to be like, parts where you could see through it so that you could easily navigate your Sims. I also wanted to use this particular fence so that I was able to add in some lighting, because this lot is quite dark. I don't think I've mentioned this, but I decided to build this in Newcrest, obviously, because I only have like 3 different worlds to choose from with the base game. And then this just seemed to make the most sense to me in terms of like a countryside marketplace. So I think we're in Midtown Meadows, or something like that, next to like the little playground, and there's like a fountain or whatever in the back. I'm pretty sure you guys can figure it out, but I really, really love this little platform. I decided to add in these little vases is with sunflowers. I really wanted to just go ham with the sunflowers, honestly. I don't know, they just gave me like country vibes. They're so cute, but we're almost done with the platform. Now I'm just adding in some more detail to the concrete because my favorite concrete, I don't know if you guys know this, but I really like sidewalk slabs. Like, I don't know what it is about sidewalk slabs, but it has me in a freaking chokehold. I love the hell out of some sidewalk slabs, but I wanted to also add in that little, I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's like, I have no idea what they are, like ceramic little tiles or whatever, stone tiles. I added that in just so that you could get a better idea of where the actual walkway is, even though I do add in some other things to kind of, you know, make it stand out a little bit, like these little arches here. I don't know what the hell made me do this. For some reason, it's giving like miniature golf, but I really, is it golf? No, it's not golf. What am I thinking? What's the other thing that you play? Like, not... it's like you have like a mallet or something and there's like a ball. Is it like, I don't know what the heck it's called. You know what I'm talking about if you know. But anyways, I don't know where I got miniature golf from. But anyway, so I've added in another little food stall off to the side there. And then I threw in some picnic tables for your Sims to also sit at. My only concern is that I've heard that Sims have a mind of their own when it comes to these little food stalls. And like one person was actually manning the food stall and then random Sims would come up and start baking and making their own food while they're over here like sweating their freaking nalgas off trying to sell. That is aggravating. I hope that doesn't happen to you. But I also threw in a little pickup truck. I'm assuming maybe, you know, it's one of the vendors that's here and they have their goods in the back of the truck. And I liked that idea, so I wanted to throw it in. And then I also have like a bunch of like random miscellaneous things still on the actual I guess platform itself, and I figured I would probably implement those into the build so they do go away at some point. I wanted to add in a big old tree just to add in a little bit of shade and give this lot some more personality. I also threw in a couple plants, so I did apples and cherries, I believe, and I also left a few empty planters for you guys so that you could plant some stuff if you wanted to. I have played with this lot a little bit, like I'm not gonna lie, not a lot. I play tested it. And there is a gardener that will come to the lot and take care of those items, so you don't necessarily have to worry about anything that you decide to plant, you know, getting spoiled or, you know, ending up being rotten or whatever. So I really wanted to use these freaking sunflowers. I don't know what it is. It's funny because sunflowers are my boyfriend's mom's favorite flower, and every time I see them now, I think of her, and I don't know. I really wanted to use them like so bad. I found these signs in debug, and I decided to add them into. I thought that was really cool. They are literally the perfect signs for stuff like this, so I wanted to make sure I use those. And of course, I had to throw in a penguin. Yes. The reason why I decided to do that is just, I don't know. It's like my signature. I used to do it like in a lot of builds, but I don't know. I don't know. It's like my touch. Like, you know, like UrbanSims made this, Jen made this, you know. Penguins live forever. And I know it's a damn flamingo, okay? I need to like, I feel like I have to clarify every time I say that now. It's like making the joke not funny. So there's so many people who are like, Jen, I love you, but that is not a penguin. I know what it is. Like, girl, I know what it is. It's a damn penguin. No, I'm playing. It's a flamingo. Anyways, so we're doing a little bit of landscaping. I'm not gonna lie. This was probably really tough for me to do the landscaping on the outer skirts of this lot because I didn't want to overdo it, but I didn't want to underdo it either. So it's very minimal, super minimal, because when I did try to go a little heavy handed with it, it was cluttering up the lot way too much. And there is a balance that needs to be maintained here. So I threw in a little birch tree here and there. Because this is a park, I had to figure out some ways to implement some of the other requirements, but you'll see me do that in just a second. I'm playing around with the placement of the signs there. I moved the little barrel trash cans because I don't know, I just didn't like where it was originally. I put it next to the other food stall, and I like that. We have to add in benches too. Ugh, it's so annoying, and I didn't know where to put those. So honestly, I think they just kind of end up like by the other food station, and it's a completely different bench that's like the exact same color as the fence, and it's almost like you can't can't see it type of a thing. But yeah, so we have chess here. We've got a little play, like a little, I guess, monkey bars for your little ones. There's like a lot of things to do here for it being the base game, like a lot. I also threw in some gnomes too, because Jen never uses the gnomes, and I don't know, I was just thinking like country, you know, why not? Like I thought it would be super duper cute. So here we are going in with the bathrooms. I wanted to add in the unisex doors because I really don't care about, it doesn't matter, like it's a freaking bathroom, whatever. And I put up a little bulletin board. Oh my gosh, I could just envision like the little listings and I don't know, just all sorts of like community contributions to that little push board. I thought that'd be super cute. I really do think though, if you have, what is it, university, there might be another pack too that actually has the bathroom stalls. I feel like that would definitely complement this bathroom so much better than what I did. I had a really tough time figuring out the placement of the windows, the counters, and things like that. For me, when I build, it's all about the flow of the build, and putting these counters right here definitely disrupted the flow. So you'll see me just kind of just flip it here in a second, because I was like, ew, like that's kind of annoying. I want to be able to see my Sims wash their hands. I don't want to have to like, you know, flip around too many times. I don't know if anybody else cares about the flow of a build, but I personally do. Like, it has to flow. It has to flow or it's a no-go. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I had a coffee today and your girl is just feeling woo, a little crazy, a little kooky. I was gonna put it in a plunger because you never know. We are at a food marketplace, a food plaza, what is it called? What was I going to call this place? Something, Baker's Bazaar. I thought about that, but then I was like, oh, that's limiting people to just be, I don't know, I'm overthinking it. But anyways, there was like a ton of cute names that I had for this place, but the marketplace just seemed to be the most fitting. So we're figuring out some wallpapers here. Again, I really wanted to give that country vibe. I liked the flowers, but just it wasn't working out for me. I love the pale like pinstripe. I thought that was super cute. I felt like it complemented everything that I was using, so I decided to go with that. Made a couple more adjustments to the bathroom because I was so picky with the layout of this, and then it finally dawned on me, Jen, you have it on the wrong damn side. And then voila, we're done with the bathroom. Yay! Let's dive into the kitchen. If you're wondering why I didn't use the new kitchen items from the Sims 4 Home Chef Hustle stuff pack, that is just simply because I didn't feel like they fit the idea of this build in particular. But honestly, the kitchen stuff from this pack is by far my absolute favorite, hands down kitchen set from any pack that we've received. I do wish, however, I could say the same for the cast items. Like, some of them I really did enjoy, like the latex gloves. I loved those. I'm so excited about the Crocs, the clogs, whatever you want to call them. But the hairs really disappointed me for sure, and some of the clothing items just felt very like old, like recycled, I think is what I'm trying to say. And also there was a comment too on that video where someone was like, it's giving 2018, like this is 2018 quality. And it was like they literally took my thoughts out of my head and put it into the comments, because that's exactly what I was thinking too. I'm like, I feel like I'm having deja vu here. It just felt very just dated is really what I'm trying to say. But again, these items that came a part of the kitchen felt like custom content. They're amazing. Like, even the freaking cookbook is functional. I had no idea. I didn't even try in my overview because, you know, I just didn't think it would be functional, but to my surprise it was, and that's amazing. Also, you guys told me that the little spout on the sink is a soap dispenser. I've personally had a sink where it was a hot water dispenser. Best invention ever, let me tell you. But you know what? For this video, I decided to make it a soap dispenser. I love the versatility of that. But I will say, even though I didn't really use a lot of the items from the pack, the items I did use fit in perfectly. So like the spice rack, I love the stackable plates. I threw in obviously some of those small appliances. The only qualm I have about the small appliances is that there aren't very many swatches. Like, they're all kind of similar to each other, and then you get like one or two pops of color. Like, I was really hoping there would be like a yellow appliance, or, you know, maybe some more striking colors. They're just very blah, and I didn't like that. I didn't really I wasn't a huge fan of that. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video here. If you guys want to download the marketplace, it will be available on the gallery at Jen2606. And with that said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and if you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun doesn't shine, and I will see you all next time.